Hello guys, welcome to Amit Things. In this video we will see how we can easily download and install the current MySQL version. So we will install MySQL Server, MySQL Shell as well as MySQL Workbench. MySQL Shell is basically a command line interface. With that, MySQL Workbench provides you a GUI to create database tables and perform operations. So we will install all three. At first, let us download. Go to the browser. I am using Chrome. You can use any browser. On Google, type MySQL. Press enter. On pressing enter, the official website is visible, mysql.com. Click on it. On clicking, go to downloads. Click. After that, go below. Here and click on MySQL Community GPL downloads. Now we have reached the community downloads. We want for Windows, so I'll click on MySQL installer for Windows. Now here is the current version 8.0.30. We will download it. Now here in two versions are visible. Both works for 64-bit. It's written 32-bit, but it works both for 32-bit and 64-bit. So the first one is a web installer and the second one is the actual installer. Complete file. So I'll go for the 448 MB. You need to download the second one. Click on it. Now login sign up, it's not required. You can directly click on no thanks. Just start my download. Now the download started. It's 448 MB. Let's wait. So guys, the download completed. Double click on it to install. Minimize this. So guys, the installation started. You need to choose a setup type. Here is the developer default, server, client, full and custom. Okay, since I want to show you what I am installing, I'll go for the custom installation. Click on next. So here in the custom installation, we need to select products. So I'll click on available products, MySQL servers. I'll click the drop down again. And herein we wanted MySQL server. So just move it here by clicking here. After that, I wanted MySQL Workbench. So I am just clicking drop down and drag it. Then I wanted shell. So I click on shell and just drag it. So these three products we wanted to install. I told you before. So I'll click on next now. You can see all the three products are ready to install. I'll click on execute. It will get installed one by one. So you also need to install Microsoft Visual C++ redistributable package. So if it is already on your system, it won't ask you. But if the redistributable package is not on your system, it will show it here and it will automatically install for your system. So the installation completed. Click on next. Now product configuration step. Click on next. Type and networking. Keep the default. The port number is 3306 here. Keep the same. Click on next. Now authentication method, strong password or legacy authentication. Keep the default strong password and click on next. Now you need to add the password. So root password on MySQL is the admin password. Okay. So add any password. So I've added the following password. You can use my password. After that, you can click on next. You can also add a new user except root. Click on add user and mention the username. Let's say Amit. Host, keep localhost because we are installing on our system. Role you can assign. You can enter the password for the new role and click on OK. I'll click on cancel because I want the root only. Click on next. After that, the Windows service, keep the default and click on next again. Apply configuration step. It will write the configuration file. It will also initialize the database and it will also start the server with security settings. Click on execute. Here you can see all the apply configuration steps are done. Click on finish. Now product configuration step. Click on next. Installation is complete. It will now start Workbench and Shell both. Keep the default and click on finish. Now guys, before beginning, minimize and go to the path. We installed it under C drive, program files. Here it is, MySQL. Double click, go to MySQL server, go to bin and copy this path. Minimize. Now go to start, type environment variables. Click on edit the system environment variables. You can also click open here. Click on environment variables now. Now go to system variables. Go to path and double click. And that's it. Go to new. Click on it and right click and paste the same path. Okay, click on OK. OK and the last OK. That's it. Now we have successfully installed MySQL. Go to start. Type cmd. Click on open. Open the command prompt. Type MySQL space -- version and press enter. Herein you can see we successfully installed 8.0.30. Now you can close this. Go to start, type cmd. Now under command prompt click on run as administrator. Now let me type MySQL -u means user. So our user was root. So type -u root. Then -p, that is -p, and press enter. Now enter the same password which we entered before and press enter. So you can see we have started our MySQL successfully. Now let us check the default databases in MySQL. Show databases command and press enter. Do not forget to add a semicolon. Here it is, the default databases. Now let us quickly create a new database using create database. Database name, let's say our database name is AmitDB. You can enter any name here. Press enter. One row affected, query okay, that means we successfully created. Now when I'll type the same command again, show databases, and press enter, what will happen? It will show AmitDB here. Press enter. Here it is, AmitDB. So in this way guys, you can easily create a database in MySQL. Okay, after that, if you want to create a new table and work on all the MySQL operations, you can refer the link in the description of this video. We have added the complete tutorial. With that, we also went for MySQL Workbench. So I'll click on it. Okay, it opened it. Now from here also you can create a new database and table. This is a UI I told you. MySQL Workbench is a UI to create database tables and perform operations. For that, you can refer the link in the description of this video wherein we have a Workbench tutorial also. So guys, in this video we saw how we can easily download and install MySQL Server, Workbench and Shell on Windows. Thank you for watching the video.